Hi guys, Matt Thomas here at Cedar Rock Studio Guitar Gallery in Indiana, and I've got a very special Charis on my lap. This is actually a 2007 SJ. And again, the SJ isn't a jumbo. It's 15 and a quarter, so it's like a slightly oversized OM, if you will. Now, this one features a Carpathian Spruce top on it that is just beautiful. I mean, this side silking would almost trick you into thinking that it's got bear claw, but it's just because it's so pronounced. And the grain is so tight on it, it is ridiculous. It would take you all day to count these rings. Now, as you flip it over, look at this beautiful African Blackwood back and sides. I love it when people keep in that sapwood. And this is just a very beautiful old set. You don't see stuff like this much anymore. It's got African Blackwood trim all the way around it, but it's got an abalone kind of back face here bordering all the way through. And this very thin white purfling in between the Blackwood here. Now, same thing with the face. It's got that abalone trim all the way around the face, and then double abalone around the rosette with an African Blackwood center ring here. Now, it's got an ebony bridge with ebony pins, and it's wide down here. So it's actually 2 5/16. So it's a very fingerstyle forward feeling instrument. And same thing up here at the nut width. It's actually 1.81. So it's a little wider than most, but it just makes it a very, very comfortable, almost classical feeling instrument. Now, to top it off, it's got a rosewood neck. It's a 5-piece neck at that. So it's got rosewood, maple, ebony, maple, and then rosewood. But I think that goes really well with this Blackwood and sends all the energy right to that body. And I think it looks really cool with that sapwood center stream too, to have the maple like that. It matches so well all together. Another thing before I flip it back over is it's got these two doves kind of facing each other here on this African Blackwood heel cap. Now, it's an ebony fretboard with the doves in flight scheme all the way through here. And on the side, it's got mother of pearl dots all the way up to your 19th fret here. Now, as you get into the head cap, it's got an African Blackwood head cap with abalone trim all the way around the face and an abalone C for Charis. Now, the icing on the cake for me are these Brazilian rosewood buttons over top of these gold Goto 510s. But man, this thing is just a hoss. It's very immediate. That's probably the density of the neck with the African Blackwood. It does make it a bit of a heavy guitar, but I don't mind that, especially when you get this kind of tone out of it. Laser fast harmonics. There's not necessarily a bloom effect, which is interesting because it's spruce, which typically has that blossoming thing, but Carpathian is a little more dense and immediate, kind of like Adirondack, and combined with this African Blackwood, it's immediately there. All of the tone, all of the volume, and it will sustain for days because of how dense all these woods are. Nothing soaks up any of the energy. So if you've got any other further questions about this beautiful condition 2007 Charis SJ, message Alan at cedarrockstudio.com, and thanks for listening.